Hello and welcome to my channel. I made a hoodie for my 3-year-old nephew. A little bit about me. I'm an artist and an engineer based in Toronto, Canada. And on my spare time I like to make t-shirts, hoodies, and designs in general. When it comes to giving gifts, I like to give gifts that are more personal, sentimental. So I usually try and paint my own cards. So, especially now that my nephew is turning 3, it's a milestone, and 3 is my favorite number. So I wanted to give him something that he will never forget. So I made him this hoodie. And it's based on Mickey Mouse. He is, I don't know what's about him, but whenever he has Mickey Mouse on the screen, he starts to get glued to it. So he has a connection with that character. So when I grew up, I used to watch Wall-E, and Wall-E was my special character, so I wanted to make something to kind of connect my childhood and his childhood together in one piece. And this is how it looks like. The tool that I'm using for this painting is Photoshop. And I usually like to start the painting with just drawing some random shapes and seeing where I go. But for this one, I actually had an idea where I wanted to go, which I wanted to keep all the shapes to look very smooth, no sharp edges. And the reason behind that was, I remember when they were baby-proofing their apartment, they were very meticulous about it. So I wanted to kind of remind myself this is how much care they had for to baby-proof that place. So the main characters are Z, L, and the fishbowl. Z is the kid, L is the mom, and the fishbowl is the dad. And I wanted to keep it very like personal, so I put the badges in there as their initials, except for the dad, like he knows himself. And I opted for fewer colors on this one because it's meant to be a t-shirt, and when you're working on a t-shirt, you try and limit your colors to 5 or less. Ideally, you're trying to do less. And in that case, black color is considered as a color. So even though I'm only using 4, now it's 5. And I've been playing around with different ideas. I was thinking maybe I can change him into an astronaut, but I found that it was a lot easier to keep it the initial design. So I just refined it a little bit more, just moved around the shapes, and once I found something that was fitting, I just kept adding onto it. So in this section, I was experimenting a little bit if I wanted to expand this into maybe a different painting, like so I can do kind of 2-in-1. But I decided that maybe it's better just to do something that's more innocent, especially for this one, because this was intended to be a gift. And usually when I start painting, I kind of sometimes drift off to something else, and the idea kind of expand into something completely different. So I had to hold myself back. I'm like, okay, just keep on doing what you're doing and focus. So now I'm back at where I started. So I added the Mickey ears, and I started to refine more of the shapes. And if you notice in the mother, I added a little bit of patches. I wanted to show that, you know, because everyone has battle scars, and I wanted to show that, hey, she's a survivor and she's been through a lot. So I wanted to showcase that in that little painting. This is pretty much how it was done. I had a lot of fun painting that, and I really hope he likes it. If you guys like this video, I have linked another time lapse at the end of this one, and also in the description. So, see you later.